Welcome everyone to my new episode on Avalanche price prediction for late June 2024, actually for the second part of the month. Well, one thing is for sure. Big returns, big revenues out there and the great movements are not the easiest, and they're not going to come from comfortable situations in the market. We're down by 9% for the last 7 days on Avalanche, and it's definitely forming a lower low, which is actually a usual point in bull markets of reversals, right? So compared to the bear market, lower lows means total different than a lower low in a bull market. Reversal points are always going to pay the best, but at the same time, they are having that risky situation of market continuation with an aggressive manner. So we'd like to find out more about it today and the price people must pay in order to catch those swings that are generating, six figures in a move. It's definitely not the smallest out there. You want to see if it's worth it for sure. However, Avalanche price prediction, let's find out more. And before we talk about that, we want to make sure that the altcoins are sitting well. That's the number one thing. This is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. It's the daily chart. And we see the, correction environment. We broke out of this and we established triple top after the breakout. And that's, strongly bearish. So we got the 1.17, $1.18 trillion local tops, with the market dumping afterwards aggressively, retesting the trending line we broke and looking forward finding a confirmation here. If we confirm there with support, then we're going to build on this and eventually it will play out as a structure that will be considered higher low. Right, so this is a higher low structure after you broke out of the correction environment. And this is putting together a conclusion of being bullish, right? So you draw the line and when you got that structure, you are bullish. Even though you got a triple top on the top, it is a situation that comes in contradiction. And the last thing that happened is the bullish signal that came out. So we'll have to see how does the upcoming days are, which are extremely important because this is what's going to trigger massive movements from here. Continuing, folks, make sure for those of you that care about education and believe it's important, I have my one-on-one coaching, which I, run to help people understand the markets, but at the same time teach them how to trade professionally. Been trading since 2014 full-time, and you can find out more about it at the end of the video, including the done for you trading. This is my trading journey. You can be part of this. We have ChatGPT, and we're performing with that one as well. You can find out more. There's no upfront fees, and there's just commission. So we're going to talk about it. Avalanche daily candles. This is where we are, folks. I mean, if you lose the current demand zone, that's what I'm going to start with, situated between, $27.5 up to $30, right? So if you lose this, you are going to be in trouble to revisit your $12, $13. In order to assume such a thing to happen, you're actually assuming that we are exiting out of the bull market for the altcoins, right? So this is extremely less likely. It's possible, but it's less likely than the other scenario. The other scenario is to react at these levels we are trading right now. Just like I said, the big reactions, the massive reactions to the upside will come, just like in the past, from lower lows made. So the lower low situation we have in the current structure we're trading, which is also marked with a downtrending support line, and that's quite rare in a situation like that. Usually your support lines are uptrending, not downtrending, and not forming lower lows. The idea is that from a such lower low structure, just like at the beginning of 2024, we started the massive swing high, which put us into $65 for Avalanche, right? So we generated a movement in 55 days consisting 139%. Is it possible to achieve that again? Well, definitely it is possible, and we are clearly looking for seeing a stronger move above those levels and starting the accelerated phase of the altcoin season, which is something that we're still expecting. You got your BTC out there, which moved, did very well, but then you got your Ethereum ETF approved, which is going to be listed soon in the beginning of July. Numbers and things should play total differently throughout this entire sector, and this is going to impact the altcoin market in a beneficial manner. So at this level, as we're trading right now, is do or die for Avalanche. Honestly, it is do or die. It has a lot of the room to the upside, and the edge that people can play is definitely much better to the upside from this level. You just want to remember, always buy into support and sell into the resistances. And if you are investing long term, that you gotta accumulate at the best pricing levels, which means always after strong dips and levels which have been confirmed to be strong support and demand zones at the level we're speaking about right now, the $30. It is one of those confirmed ones. It is a level that is worth the price of it. Now, the risk is definitely there, and you got to make sure you accept that, you know what does it means, and you consider this not a financial or investment advice, but most likely a technical representation of the benefits and costs behind each opportunity that we have, which should come in correlation with your own and subjective and personal contextual perspective that you guys have on your own. This is what it is, folks. I mean, a movement into the resistance trending line wouldn't surprise me, coming back basically to our previous supply. Future demand on $40 will be nice, and then you move into the golden pocket, revisit a trending line, and you're pushing to the highs. This would be the classic scenario, with more or less deviating back and forth and having a bit of noises between the movements, of course. But the idea is right now the movement should fly above $40, take out the supply in the highs, and make sure you finally quit out of this range you have here with a huge demand zone and a minor supply zone at the top, but with very clear confirmations and strong reactions, right? So in order to construct, you quickly got to get back into the resistance trending line, which, just in a couple of days from now, it's going to be situated around $43, $44, $46. The later you touch that, the higher will be located. And then the golden pocket will be some struggle right there, slightly above the 50s. And then that's pretty much all you have to run for Avalanche. Later on, once you confirm above this trending line, you are going to get accelerated, which is exactly what everyone is looking for. I mean, the movements we had here, 466% in 67 days, it would not surprise me at all, folks, to see something like that. Honestly, it's just 2 or 3 candlesticks that will trigger the whole thing. 2 or 3 candlesticks, strong 3 days in a row, putting together, just like we did here. 52%. 52% here, I mean, it's quite a lot, right? It would send us straight into the 47s. But that would be fine. I mean, I wouldn't mind that, even with a retracement afterwards. The idea is that we need that 25-30% movements quickly to appear, and that once that happens, you are most likely ready to accelerate. Just like I said, the big payouts, the great risk and reward trades are not going to come from comfortable levels. They're always going to come from lower lows, from situations people just give up and liquidate themselves or hit their stop losses, or pretty much move into the shorting side, which is probably the worst thing to do at this level. To start shorting from the support is conceptually wrong. Beautiful, folks. That's pretty much where we are today with Avalanche. Once again, if you care about education and believe by improving it, you can also improve the results of your performance. If you're serious about trading, check out this video till the end. Qualify for a free call with me. One-on-one coaching is exactly what I'm suggesting, including the ability for you guys to join my trading journey and be part of the automated movement. Have a good time, folks. Check out this one till the end. And now I would like to talk for those of you that believe in education and care about their performance. So it's time to share more details about my one-on-one coaching program. This is done with me live, where I'll take you by hand, just like I said, and teach you how to trade from A to Z, which means starting from the mindset psychology side into the technical analysis, understanding the language of the market, unencrypting the charts and being familiar with the language in terms of what does the market communicates with you. Understand the whole process and then know how to react to those messages that the markets are delivering to you guys. Knowing how to react obviously is a sophisticated process. How to trade, when to trade, what to trade, when to exit, how to exit, and how to deal with an active trade. All the situations that are considered complex and a trader needs to know. Whether we talk about part-time or full-time trading, it doesn't matter. What matters is you need to increase your educational level in order to perform in the markets correctly and most likely in a predictable way. Trading is not gambling, not at all. Trading is a type of activity where a person is trading an asset when the probabilities of a direction are very high. So he has the ability to recognize those moments when a probability compared to the other, so a energy of bullishness or bearishness, is having a very strong possibilities of going into a direction. This is when a trader steps in and it is in advantage towards the market, so he's trying to make money with that. That's the whole idea of the process. It's definitely not something that has a very high level of unknown and random outcome at all the times. No, there are situations like that as well. I can confirm that. Been trading since 2014 full time, but the idea is that there are situations where the randomness or the unpredictability is not high, and that makes the spots for the traders. So check out the video to understand how does it work. Register now for a free conversation with me, a one-on-one coaching where I'll take you by hand between 4 to 6 weeks and teach you how to trade on Zoom conversations with homework, with exercises, with everything that is needed. Just like for the completely done for you on the trading side, if you'd like to be part of my trades, you can definitely do so without any prior fees. Just a commission from the profits we earn. Commission is paid by you every 7 days. This is my journey. You can check out the links in the description area, in the comments area for everything. It's completely done for you. We are using our ChatGPT bot for trading. It helps us to perform, it helps us to run the analysis, and it helps for the accuracy side. So it's done through API trading permission, and it's simple, straightforward. I can explain you more. Just reach out to me if you think this is a good option for you. Have a good time around it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll talk to you soon.